welcome to Freedom Credit Union.
Hey, how are you?
My name is Belinda. And your name is?
Ken.
Ken, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have you taken advantage of all the benefits that are here at your credit union that we are offering you?
Yeah.
What benefits are you taking advantage of?
Savings, checking, get debit card, get credit card, got a car loan.
Wow, sounds like you got a lot of benefits.
That's pretty much
Your
everything.
financial benefits, sound like they're all well taken care of.
Right?
Are you aware of the other benefits that you're?
I'm kind of in a rush.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand that, but everybody's in a rush these days, and me
Right.
too, because I have to be somewhere. But I would do you a disservice if I didn't explain the
Right.
benefits that you are leaving here at your credit union that are rightfully yours.
Like what?
Oh, there's plenty of them. Why don't you have a seat and I'll go over with you?
Okay, well, again, I don't have much time.
I fully understand, I get that, because I too have to be somewhere in about another 20 minutes. So
Oh,
we'll try
really?
to, I'll
Where
show
you
you
go?
this. I've got to go to see my daughter.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to offer you, tell me a little bit about something first, because right now what we have to offer you is life insurance benefits, critical illness, accident. Do you have life insurance?
Yeah, I have it through my job.
Oh, what kind do you have?
I guess whatever they typically give you.
Well, they usually give you two types. It's either a cap limit, which is a flat rate of 50,000, or probably less, or they give you one time your salary. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I don't think it's 50,000 though, I think it's, like less than that.
What's your annual income?
Well, why do you want to know?
Well, the reason why I'm asking you this is because I want to make sure that you are protected and well covered.
Okay.
And and by the way, do you work local?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm a bus driver.
You're a bus driver? Oh, wow, so what route? I mean, do you just local city, or do you?
Yeah, I don't really have a regular route, I know the whole city, so like I'm one of those utility players. Somebody calls out, I got it.
Okay. All right, so, but again, I just wanted to ask you, do you get paid every bi-weekly or once a week?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly?
Friday, today's payday.
Oh, today's good, congratulations. Any plans for the weekend?
I don't know. We got a softball game tomorrow.
Right.
Got the chore list.
Okay.
Probably not a few of those.
Oh, the honey-do list.
Well, it's, there ain't no honey.
Okay.
So it's just the to-do list.
This is the to-do list,
Yeah.
okay. So it's just basically yourself right now, is that?
Well, me and my son.
Oh, you have a son?
Yeah.
How old is he?
12.
Great. What does he like to travel with you every now and then?
Oh, what, like on the bus?
I mean, it's the weekend, I figured you guys would go out or something, enjoy yourself.
No, he won't be at the softball game. It's kind of, it's like a beer drinking league.
Okay, what I want to show you is just a quick quote. What's your birth date?
9/26, 1974.
And have you smoked any cigarettes or one cigarette within the last 12 months?
No, I don't smoke.
And no
Beer's
e-smoke?
my vice. That's it.
Beer's your choice?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. All right, so what you're looking at right now.
The age is wrong.
Yeah, I don't have that problem when I use the one that's plugged in.
There you go.
In here in the ball. If I use that one, I don't ever have
I just have to put
an
this.
issue.
Yeah.
So, again, how much you making a year?
Right now, about 58.
58? Well, since you have life insurance, I'm explaining a really quick thing. Life insurance is what most employers offer, what we call term insurance. After you get a certain age, after you are no longer employed at your company, you change positions in life, you move somewhere else. That is what insurance is. This is whole life, this is insurance you can take with you.
Excuse me, guys, can you keep it down over there? It's picking up on the camera also, all right? Thank you.
And I want to make sure that when you take your insurance, it goes with you. So that's something that you can always have, you're always protected immediately when you walk.
So like if I retire?
If you
I still
retire,
have this?
you still have it, you'll still be in place.
Okay.
And this is money that you can borrow against you. It's sort of like thinking of a nest egg for yourself,
Okay.
all right? This is this is actually insurance that will grow with you.
Right.
You can take it with you, you can borrow against it. If you want to send your son to college and you want to put some money away for him, you can do that with this. So since you have income of $58,000, let's just kind of protect that income. And we're looking at, I'm saying $60,000. Is that something that sounds about right that you?
Well, how much does that cost?
Well, we're looking at $22.27 a week.
Yeah, that sounds a little steep.
Sounds a little steep, that's
Yeah.
okay, we can scale it back. We can scale it back up to 45,000, and that will give you $16.78 a week.
Okay.
Does that sound a little bit more reasonable?
All right, well, do you have something I could take with me maybe and, think
Well,
about?
I'm gonna show you that, I'm gonna give you something to take with you as soon as I know
Do I
that.
like have to go to a doctor or anything for this? or-
No, not at all, there is no doctor, there's no.
Well, how does it work as far as?
Well, I get to qualify you right here, just answer
Oh,
a few
really?
short questions, and then we can qualify you and see if you qualify for the insurance. It's only gonna take a few more minutes. All right? So your name is Ken?
Kenneth.
And Kenneth, what's your last name?
COLGAN.
And what's your social?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Home address?
123 Elm Street.
And that is in Philadelphia?
Yeah, Philadelphia.
In the same zip code, right? It's credit union?
Yep.
Great. And what's the best number to contact you at?
My cell phone, 203-901-9867.
Okay. And your work number, do you use your cell phone for work?
No, that's an 800 number,
Okay.
800-990-7890. You'll never reach me there, because I'm always out.
And for the purpose, if anything should change or if any notifications we need to send, you could send it via text?
Sure.
Okay, great. And your email address?
KC@ymail.com.
All right. And for the last 90 days, have you been continuously employed at the same place of employment for at least 17 and a half hours or more?
Oh, yeah, I get a lot of overtime.
Is it welcome overtime?
Yeah,
And who do you
I
work
like
for?
to make as much money as I can.
You work for the city?
Yeah, for the city transit.
And their office, SEPTA's office is located in Philadelphia Market Street? Is that
Yeah,
so?
that's good.
Okay.
I don't work there, but.
And are you a member of the military?
No.
Okay. and in case something should happen, like, who do you trust enough to take care of your son if God forbid something should happen to you?
Probably my mother,
Mom, okay, listen, no person, what's mom's name?
Maureen, M-A-U-R-E-N.
Okay, the same last name?
Yep.
Now again, just to reiterate that we were discussing, protecting your income and also protecting your life. So with that said, we're looking at, you said 16,000 was something that $16 a week was doable for you. Okay. So go ahead and accept that. And remember, we talked about those questions, just a few qualifying questions I had.
Okay.
All right. Have you missed more than 3 consecutive days within the last 90 days due to anything like heart disorder, cancer, diabetes, Disney?
Disney? Because I did take a vacation to go to Disney. Does that count or no?
Yeah, I'm glad you had that vacation.
Yeah.
But it's actually, no kidney disorder?
No.
Right, thank you. And lung disorder, diabetes.
I don't drink that much beer yet, you know.
Have you ever been diagnosed with AIDS or HIV?
Uh,
Okay. And for the last 5 years, have you used any illicit drugs such as PCP, cocaine, crack, or anything like that?
Like I said, that stuff scares me.
Okay.
I'm just a
Do
Budweiser.
you have an existing life insurance policy? In fact, you did
Well,
mention
through the
that.
city, yeah.
And would that be replaced?
I don't know, would it?
Well, I'm gonna recommend that you keep that in place too. It's good to have a little extra,
Right.
just in case. Okay. And have you been hospitalized in the last 90 days? Due to any hospitalization or any length of
I
time?
was in the hospital.
For how many
It
days?
was, like, that was back in January.
Okay, so that's not going to count.
Okay, all right.
And you're not covered by Medicaid, are you? Do you have, and you said you do have a policy in force, but it's not going to be replaced by this policy? Because
Right.
again, we're keeping a little extra for you, okay? And have you been hospitalized in a nursing home or psychiatric unit? Although sometimes we all feel like we deserve a vacation, right?
You live with a 6-year-old, you feel like you're in a psychiatric
Yeah.
unit.
Oh, you have a 6-year? I thought he was 12.
Oh, is he 12?
Yes.
You're right, he is 12.
Right. Okay. And have you ever been diagnosed or treated for or been given medical advice by any member of the medical profession for brain, neurological problems, or nervous system, muscular dystrophy, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, chronic
Goodness.
pulmonary disease known as CPOD? Okay. Well, congratulations. It sounds like you're pretty healthy.
Yeah, well, amen to that.
I
I come
agree.
from good stock.
Good for you. Okay, so moving forward now, we have got you covered with your policy. You're looking at $32 bi-weekly that will be coming out of your
Yeah,
account.
all right.
And that sounds about right? So when you see that come out, you will know that that's for your health insurance.
This is health insurance?
Life insurance, I apologize. All right, and do you want that to come out of your checking account, or do you want to set up an insurance account?
Well, that's for my direct deposit.
Okay, so we'll both stay with your
Can you
AC.
do an insurance account?
You can, oh, yeah, you can, but right now, we're gonna use your ACH,
Oh, okay.
which is your checking account.
All right, so
And do you know your account number?
I do.
Okay, what's your account number?
243-619.
And when's your next payday?
Today, this payment.
Okay, and your next one will be on the 29th, right? Sounds about right?
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, 3 paydays this month.
So you're looking at
That's sweet.
8, you're looking at, your next draft will be on August the 12th. 2016.
And how much are you gonna take them?
Your next, on your next pay, you're looking at, you won't be able to have that. That won't be able, because the money that will come out will go towards your, so your next draft will be 812, and that'll be for $69.33. That will be,
We'll take it in the full month.
yes, no, yes, because we'll be taking it out, it'll be going for bi-weekly. So since you get paid bi-weekly, we'll take out the full amount. Okay? And
Okay.
then,
All right, good job. All right, let's hear it for Queen Bee. Woo-hoo! All right, so who's gonna go next? Okay, so Queen Bee, go ahead back to your space. And George, come on down, get yourself set up. And let's share some feedback and observations with Queen Bee. Okay, who has some compliments on what she did well?
Great job explaining the plan benefits. I think she did a fine job there. And she did ask the questions to find out about your son. So,
My 6-year-old or my 12-year-old?
oh, I have notes for you too, Ken. If you're role playing and you tell somebody that your child was 12, and then later you say, "Have you ever had to live with a 6-year-old?" and they call you out on it, all you have to do is say, "Yeah, but he used to be 6."
All right, some more feedback for Belinda.
She did a good job building rapport.
thank you.
She's easy to talk to, right?
For sure.
Yep, we all recognize that all week long. She has such a sincere, genuine warmth that she conveys, and people are going to trust you because they know you care. Okay?
You're
So,
stealing my stuff.
what else?
I like the way that she asked about the beneficiaries. Who do
Yeah.
you love enough?
Yes, I have that
That was
too.
good. That was good.
Really good, right?
That was a good discussion.
Yep, and it's transfer and ownership, right? It's got like, who do I love enough for this? It's like she's assuming I already own this,
Yeah.
right? Really good. What else?
She utilized a quick quote.
She did utilize quick
Yeah,
quote.
she did.
And then she kind of got caught up, when you transfer quick quote, sometimes the screen, it'll put the quote in, but then it locks you out of the screen. So what you do when that happens, B, is you just go to another page. You're on the first page, just click to the next page, and then click back to that page, and it unlocks it.
Oh,
Okay?
Specifically, what it does is it throws you into the insured, and you have to go back to the, because you use quick quote, you need to go back up into the policy owner information and start filling it in
That's
from there.
correct, right. So, again, just do that again, see what happens, and navigate your way through it, okay? And if you have a question about it, you just call us up, we'll go through it, and your manager will help you with that as well. What else, Alex?
I thought that you had a great job asserting your expertise in the sale. There were a few times where Ken said, "Well, what do you recommend?" And I mean, I know that he shouldn't necessarily have to ask what you recommend, but just assert yourself as the expertise. You know, you're the expert in this sale. He doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know what's recommended. You provide that information for him, and you did a great job with the cues. So you just do that now without him having to ask for it.
You also explained term and whole life really well.
Yep.
And there was one point where he asked you, like, why didn't you know about my salary? You handled that really well.
I felt that was a little too abrupt.
But then after, it kind of caught up, well,
Yeah.
it was a little.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, I did too.
Sorry.
It was a little too abrupt,
Yeah, in areas of.
and I didn't feel comfortable giving it to you, so I'm in the moment, and I was like, wow, that felt kind of like, you know, let's go on a date first before, I start giving you some kind of personal information like that. So that's why I pushed, I just felt that, and I just went, why do you need that? And so that's a good lesson, that you can't bring somebody back, hey, come on back. So what's your social? That's gonna shut down the conversation. Okay, so, and you did that with, so you got cancer? Boom, it's like, what? Right? So that's another example of asking for too much too soon because you really haven't built the rapport yet for something like that.
We used to call that, you haven't earned the right to ask that question yet.
Right. But she did recover really well from that, didn't she? And when she recovered from that, did she get the information she needed?
Yes.
Why? Because you trust her. Okay, that's one of your greatest assets. You earn someone's trust very, very quickly, okay? And And so then I trusted you and I gave it to you, okay? But you need to keep practicing.